There are many forms of weaponry that have been categorized in our galaxy. From the primitive guns that use explosives to propel projectiles, to the advanced atomizers of the Eleni. But my thesis is on the most brutal and barbaric kinds of weaponry that our galaxy has ever seen in its history. I am, of course, talking about the weapons of the Terrans, or humans as they prefer. Terran weaponry started as most other civilizations did, with sticks, rocks, and sharp pieces of metal. They utilized firearms all throughout their history, much like any other Senate race. But, unlike the Eleni, who focused on weaponized physics, unlike the Cax, who focused on their own biological weaponry, such as the Cax bio-rifle, even my people, Yunari, developed energy weapons that fire plasma. The Terrans focused on something else. They believe there are 3 central laws of physics. Law 1. A body at rest persists in its state of rest, and a body in motion remains in constant motion along a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. Law 2. A body's acceleration is directly proportional to the force exerted on it, and is in the same direction as the force. And Law 3. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So, in the void of space, their original propellant for their weaponry was ineffective. We all know their solution. We saw the solution during the Soul War, as the Terrans call it. We of the Senate call it something else. The War of Blood. You see, humans believe that in order to be able to attack in space, they would not need energy weapons or even missile systems. They developed weapons that fired razor-sharp depleted uranium rods at their target. Then they made them compact, fit for a foot soldier. And what do they call this new breed of weapon? Turns out, humans have a slang word for them. Staplers. The closest word I can find to translate is a ziglet, a piece of metal meant to fasten things together, or pierce through just about every single kind of armoured plate we have. I've seen the hollows. Cax fastened to walls, bleeding from multiple rods pinning them to the bulkheads. A vid of a single rod, I repeat, a single rod, entering one side of an Eleni dreadnought and piercing their reactor core. Recently, humans have made these staple guns even more compact, the size of pistols. They are a cruel invention that earned terror the disdain of many, but they are a very effective weapon. That is why, esteemed members of the Yunarian Ecclesiarchy, I put forth not only this thesis, but a proposal to begin trade and dialogue with the Terrans. If there is to be a war, then we ought to be on the winning side. For once. Deacon, Jiblib, Higigidib.